Okay, so in the Dodge Ram for the 4th generation, you need to first remove this chrome bezel with a trim tool. And then underneath here, there's some screws. You have to remove this bezel, and there's a screw underneath, and you have to remove this little plastic thing, and there's some more screws there. That will give us access to the 4 screws underneath. So you can start from this outer edge here, and just with a trim tool, just pull up. Voila! And there are the screws in question. And there's the other screws. And there's the last screw. So, with your trim tool, you're gonna pull up on this. Okay, so now you're gonna pull this bezel off, which you can just grab with your hand. And likewise on the other side. That just comes right off, giving you access to pull this guy off, because this one's a pain. So for this, you just put 2 hands at the bottom down here, and you just pull right off. Now I already loosened this one, but that's all you gotta do. 1 hand here, 1 hand here, and just pull right off. Oh, also, try not to cut yourself. This is the 2nd time I've done it now. Alright, you will also need to put your car or your truck into neutral to get the gear shift position so you can get this bezel off, and then you can just put it back into park after. Now before we start touching electrical, we're gonna disconnect our batteries. Okay, now you can remove the radio. So now the screw is removed, you can simply pull this out. And watch out for the wires, as they don't seem to leave much slack from the factory. So there's a better shot of what the wires look like. And voila, that's what your connectors are sitting, and the radio we're replacing. Also, I got another band-aid on my hand. Okay, next step is to remove this instrument cluster bezel. There are 3 screws that are Torx, even though the manual says they're Phillips. There's one here, and one up top here. Pull those screws out, and then basically what you do is you pull down on this edge, and you pull up and out. Now there are 3 screws holding this panel in. There's one here, one here, okay, so there's 2 10mm bolts, which I already pre-loosened. Just give it a shot here. So once the screws are out, you just pull this off. for the bottom side. Okay. Be gentle with this, because this thing's worth over $1,000.
How does the wire get from there to the radio?
What's with the stupid questions?
And how does the wire get from the radio to where the microphone is going?
Have you ever watched a movie called Idiocracy?
Shut up! The fans want to know.
The fans are not stupid like you, they already know.
No, they don't. That's why they're watching this video. We make videos for a wide audience.
I don't know, there's just a hole here.
But the fans didn't know that.
Trust me, if they're standing here, they could see the hole.
Well, they're not standing here. They're in like Oklahoma and some other dump.
Swear at the fans.
They're all a bunch of dumb rednecks.
Magnetic.
Hey fans, did you know you're all a bunch of dumb rednecks? You drive trucks, and you're also dumbasses because you bought trucks without the GPS in. What year was it? 2012? How in the hell buys a GPS and a non-GPS equipped vehicle in 2012?
It's a 10.
2010, whatever, same thing. Yeah, well, when it falls, you'll have no more antenna.
No.
This is turning into a hack job.
You can see that plate in there. That's
No, you don't. Because you almost need a perspective. Why don't you just duct tape it back? Here, you leave it and you just put the console on top of the truck. Okay, yeah, radar detector. So I can speed. Huh? No, why not? They're illegal. They're not legal. I checked. They have to be. They're illegal in some provinces, but they're legal in Alberta.
voila.
How do we accidentally set off the airbag?
Cut any of these wires, it goes off.
I don't believe that.
It'll short, it goes off.
Can we try it?
No, it's fatal.
To who? To both of us or just you?
Probably just me.
But you gotta do it for the views, man. I think, ladies and gentlemen, did you just hear? You could kill yourself doing this. Over saving how much money?
$400.
Is your life worth more than $400? Probably not. That's why you drive a truck. Does a microphone set out or in?
Out.
That's stupid. So is that what it looks like in a normal truck?
It'll be
Like that?
like that.
That's ugly. That's what it looks like from the factory.
Yeah.
Because this guy was driving the sheep and the sheep were singing, and then he was like, "What the hell?" And then they were like, "All new Honda Ridgeline with speakers in the box." They're really trying to appeal to the rednecks that ride in there, because you know people ride in that box. Look at it. Are you telling me that's not gonna stick forever?
Son of a bitch.
It's the highest quality Dodge vehicle part.
Stupid Mopar.
What's Mopar? Look, it ain't going anywhere for the first few hours.
Son of a bitch.
You don't need all 4 screws.
I can get that. But these screws are magnetic, I can get it.
You don't even know where it is.
Just fell down there in the vent.
In the vent. Let's turn the heat on really high.
Shut up.
You shut up. Is it safe to approach?
See, now this is the important part. Because it asked for a security code. Because it thinks the radio is stolen. And now you're in business. And we can finish reassembling the dashboard.
That's
Oh, this goes here. Let's do the thing. Honestly, if you pull these things out, you should take the opportunity to wash them. We'll push that in there for
See, I told you he's filthy. He's filthy.
Is it symmetric?
Nothing is
Nope.
symmetric
It only goes one way.
because it was drawn on the back of a napkin. Who decides which side of the napkin is the back and which side is the front?
Shut up.
Otherwise, this whole thing would just fall out one day on another road.
Oops.
What was that?
Hey. So you can have a DVD player. And this has DVD on motion. So it'll play movies while you're driving. You can watch a movie on the highway. So we have nav,